Hi students, welcome to Narayana Virtual Classes. This is Venkat. Today we have to go to discuss the another topic, that is laws of motion. This is class 9th assignment 9. Here mainly 5 questions are there. Let's go to discuss the question number 1. See the question here. When a coconut falls from a tree and strike the ground without bouncing, what happens to its momentum? So you know very well, in this condition a coconut falls from a tree. See the diagram here. A coconut falls from the tree and strike the ground without bouncing. Means you know very well, when the coconut are moving in the particular place, it has certain momentum is there. That coconut touches the ground. When it touches the ground, automatically the coconut momentum totally it is transferred to the ground. It transferred to the ground. That's why the coconut does not bounce without bouncing. Means a total momentum of the coconut is transferred to the ground. That's why the coconut does not bounce. So that is the answer for question number 1. Next see here, question number 2. The question is, when you drop the egg on the concrete floor, it will break. So you know very well, when the egg is bouncing on the concrete floor, what happened here? It will be break. Means here what happened? What is the main important cause here? Means when the egg is fall on that ground, egg is fall on the ground, here acts large force. Here acts large force and it acts in a short interval of time. Short interval of time. So that's why when the large force acts on the egg in the short interval of time, here more momentum is acts on the egg. Okay, that's why automatically it will be break. Okay, once again see here, the question is, when you drop the egg on the concrete floor, it will break. Here main important reason is, when the egg is touches the ground, it acts more force acts on the egg. It will the short interval of time. That's why automatically the egg will be break. That is the answer for question number 2. See here, question number 3 here. A meteoroid burns in the atmosphere before it reaches the earth's surface. What happens to its momentum? See here, meteoroids means some things is coming from the space. So when the meteoroids to enter to the atmosphere to reaches the earth atmosphere, what happened here? So the movement of the meteoroids, it is transferred to, the momentum is transferred to the air molecules. Here some air molecules are there. It will transfer that momentum of the meteoroids to transfer to the air molecules. Finally it transfer to the earth surfaces. Here main important thing is law of conservation of momentum. What is the law of conservation of momentum? Means in the momentum when the two particles are both are touches or collide to each other, the momentum is transferred but the total momentum is conserved. Here the momentum is conserved. So that's why when the meteoroid is burns in the atmosphere before it reaches the earth surface, means here the momentum of the meteoroids is transferred to the molecules, air molecules. It transferred to air molecules. Finally it is goes to that momentum to the earth surfaces. Okay, so that's why that due to that reason that meteoroids burns in the atmosphere. Okay, due to the transfer of momentum. So that is the answer for question number 3 here. Next coming to that question number 4 here. The question is, airbags are used in the cars for safety. Why? So mainly the main purpose of the airbags to that passenger in the especially in the car, to reduce the speed of a collision. To reduce speed of a collision. Finally the result to reduce that injuries, to reduce the injuries of the passengers. Means here the main important provide means that airbags provide to the passengers to reduce the collision between the car and passengers. Finally it takes long time, means force over a time. Force over time is nothing but impulse. So what is the impulse? The force acts on an object in the over time is nothing but impulse. Means if a long time, a more time is force act on the passenger, that's why it is reduce the momentum between the car and passenger. Finally he is getting that away from the injuries. So that is the main important purpose of airbags. Means the main airbags purpose is to reduce the momentum between the passenger and car. Why? Because it takes more long time. When the time is increases, then automatically the force is reduced between the car and passengers. That is the main importance of airbags inside the car. So this is the answer for question number 4. Next, coming to the long answer question, the question is, why does cricketer move his hand backwards while catching a fast moving cricket ball? So you know this situation, especially who are playing the cricket. So before catching that ball, the fielder move that hands, lower hands before catching a ball. So what is the reason here? The reason is, so when before catching, a fielder lower his hands, means that high velocity of the ball to reduce that speed gradually comes to 0. So when he taken the more long time, so when the time increases, the force acts on a hands on the palm is reduces. Finally, the collision between the hands and ball will be reduces. Means the law of conservation of momentum, means the rate of conservation of momentum is will be reduces. When the rate of change of momentum is reduces, automatically that collision between the hands and the ball is reduces. And also the acceleration of the ball gradually decreases. Finally, the momentum, you have to take in the more time, the momentum gradually decreases. Finally, you have to away from the getting that injuries of the hands. If you catch that ball suddenly, you have short interval of time, if the ball catch in the short interval of time, then the rate of momentum is increases. Finally, we are getting some injuries, especially before catching the ball. So you have to take the ball short interval of time, the momentum, rate of change of momentum also increases. So that's why before catching a ball, a fielder is hands backwards while catching a fast moving ball. So what is the reason here? To reduce the rate of change of momentum. Okay, so that is the answer for question number 5. I hope you understand today assignment. Next time we have to discuss with another assignment. Until, keep smiling. Thank you.